Let's now welcome to the Thunderdome the first of our two gloved gladiators here into the arena tonight. Please welcome Toby Buermueller.
Toby Buermueller. Little hiccup with the audio here at the venue that we are working on frantically. Toby on debut tonight, a big night.
Now making his way into the arena, please welcome Captain Jack Nikich.
A fighting Wharfie, Jack Nikich. Just the one fight, one win. It was a 4-round decision. Has 8 Muay Thai fights, winning them all and also claiming a West Aussie title.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now our official introduction time. For the first time tonight, taking you to the red corner, introducing to you a fighter from Perth. At the weigh-in, he gave us 79.10 kilograms, wearing the black shorts with the white piping, trained by Shane McDonald at the Karratha Boxing Club, making his professional debut with us tonight. Make him real welcome. This is Toby Buermueller. And across the ring we go into the blue corner, a fighter trained by Angelo Hyder at Harry's Gym in Balcutta. At the weigh-in, he's tipped the scales in at 79.4 kilograms. His record, 1 fight for 1 win. From Perth, this is Captain Jack, the Fighting Wharfie, Nikich. And your referee for our opening event tonight, Mr. Bill Seth.
We are ready to go. The light heavyweight division. Fight number 1 on our card. Light heavyweight division, 79.38 kilos, 175 pound or 12 stone 7, if that makes a little more sense to you.
Jack Nikich, the Fighting Wharfie, the shorter of the two, against the very tall Toby Buermueller.
Makes it hard to identify when both are wearing black with white piping.
Toby Buermueller got the longer reach. Gets caught there by Nikich.
Certainly does. 6'3" or 190 centimetres in the new language. Big boy at light heavyweight.
Certainly is. Good right in the body there from Buermueller.
Born in Ireland was Tony Buermueller. Now calls Karratha home.
Just caught by a big overhand right from Nikich.
Trying to get in and under was Buermueller. Probably his best bet is sticking on the outside and using that height, using that reach. He doesn't need to enter in and under. That's really fighting into the game plan of the Fighting Wharfie. Jack Nikich is doing a great job so far. Very composed for just 4 professional rounds.
Yeah, he needs to, you're right, he needs to use that reach. Buermueller, get nice and side on, get the jab out. Stay away from the hard punching Fighting Wharfie, Jack Nikich. Oh, good right, overhand right there.
Yeah, it was a good overhand right from the young man who's trained by Shane McDonald out of the Raiders Boxing Club here in Karratha. 14 amateur fights for 13 wins, 1 loss, but amateur to professional, the golf is so big these days, Barry. It's almost 2 completely different sports.
It is, it definitely is. Although they do say that they are going to take the head guards off in amateur boxing. At the moment, we've got head guards and bigger gloves, and it's become more like fencing, really, I think.
Yep.
Whereas, you know, professional boxing, you know, as you see, quite rugged, and boys get up there and have a serious crack. But in amateur boxing, you know, it's more a hit and run style they like these days with the scoring system, which is all going to change, I believe.
It's a rumour that's been around for some time. It gains momentum, it falls away, and it'd be nice to think that we might end up with a result out of it at some stage, but we will wait and see.
Yeah, there's been just so much controversy over the scoring system, and, you know, the last few Olympics. And, that there's talk of them going back to the old way without head guards, and it's a 10-8 or a 5-4 system. Coming up under 20 seconds remaining, round 1. Been an entertaining first round. These two guys, Toby Buermueller, the red corner, the lighter skinned of the two, the tall Irishman, against Jack Nikich. And Nikich, for my money, has been the busier of the two. It's been a really good round, good competitive round.
End of the opening round. Back to the corners we go.
Bring that bucket up. In. In. Out. In. Out. Bucket. Bring your bucket up. In again. Spit. All right. This is what's happening. Let's add some doubles. It's starting to groove now.
Let's take a look at Barry at some of the highlights from the opening round. What did you like?
Both boys a bit tied up here. I just thought Nikic's work rate was a little bit better. He threw more punches. But, you know, Toby Buermueller did land some very good overhand rights, and, you know, showed he takes the shot pretty well. So I think it's going to develop into a pretty interesting, even contest.
All seconds down. Handouts. This is
round number 2, and about presented by Northside Rentals, one of our fabulous sponsors here.
Buermueller trying that overhand right at the start of the second round, because it worked for him in the first. Tried it again there.
Nikich walks in, looks for the underhand right. He might have scored there with the uppercut.
Yeah.
It was a loaded up uppercut as well.
And a good right to the body followed it. He's just that little bit busier, but you know, look, it's still early doors. Only, you know, minute or so into the second round. Nice uppercut again by Nikich.
Those Muay Thai fights, of which he had 8, certainly gives him the ring presence. Certainly finding a far more composed and talented level than most second fight fighters that you do see around the world.
You know, coming off Nikich coming off his you know, first round KO win in his debut, certainly can give him a lot of confidence. But he's up against a tough Irishman here in Toby Buermueller. Oh, nice uppercut from Buermueller.
Boys throwing them.
Halfway through round 2. 1:30 to go.
Nice straight right there by Toby Buermueller.
Yeah, it's been probably his best punch, the long and overhand right. It'd be nice to see him get that jab working, and then, you know, left right, or left right left.
Absolutely tailor-made for him, that long right, isn't it?
Use that reach. Certainly got the reach. Oh, he's nailed by a big right hand from Jack Nikich. Took it well.
Final minute of round number 2, just scheduled for 4, so there's no opportunity to ease your way into a fight. You are go from the start.
Yeah, you have to get stuck into it. You know, 4 rounds goes pretty quick when you're in good condition, and these boys are both you know, well conditioned. Pretty close round. I think probably, again, Nikich just a little bit neater, but some good punches landed by both boys.
Overhand right again. Getting on the inside nicely was Nikich, who wore a right hand there. From the outside, that's where Toby needs to be. That's where his corner knows as well.
You landed a lot of clean shots. If you just start listening to me a bit more. When I tell you to go down a bit, I want you to bring his hands down. Then I'm going to tell you to come over the top. You're just about there. When you jab his body, he starts countering. That's when you jab and come in with the uppercut, jab come over the top, okay? You feel him trying to go under, jab his chest or body, and just bring him up. Just catch him going back, jab, and come over, okay? Breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep.
The very experienced voice of Angelo Hyder in the corner with the fighting Wolfie Jack Nikich.
Good concise advice there at the end of round 2, and here we go, round 3. Let's you know, Nikich for my money's, you know, been a bit neater and has landed the cleaner shots, but I tell you what, Toby Buermueller putting up a very good fight here.
Oh, nice on the inside again, Captain Jack.
Uppercut's working well, and you know, Angelo Hyder told him in between rounds to use the uppercut coming in, and it's working well for him. Good jab the body. There's always a great winner, great opener for Danny Green, opening up for that big right hand.
Nice work from the inside. Opening minute of round number 3. Preliminary fight number 1 on a 9-fight card.
Both boys tried big right hands at the same time, and both slipped them well. Good long right hand from Buermueller there. Toby Buermueller. The right hand been the most successful shot for him. Tried that big uppercut, but caught himself with an overhand right.
Yep. Going for the backhand sweep. On debut as well.
Halfway through round 3.
Yeah, that was a nice left hook there. Left hook, then uppercut from Captain Jack Nikich. The fighting Wolfie asserting his authority here. Middle minute of round number 3. Next up, Renato Oliveira and David Galvin.
Yeah, that'll be a war. David Galvin always comes to fight.
It certainly does. Last year involved in a matchup for the Australian middleweight title with Shannon Shaggy King in Brisbane on Fox Sports. One of the fights of the year. Galvin came so close to having his hand raised in victory. An amazing punch in the final round from Shaggy to win the national title.
Coming up, 40 seconds remaining, round 3. Good left hook there from Captain Jack. Oh, and Toby Buermueller fires back every time. There's nothing wrong with his whiskers, that's for sure.
He doesn't mind getting hit, Toby, does he?
And he just landed a cracking overhand right again. A good competitive fight.
Good competitive fight. Two young men very early on in their professional career. 9 years the difference. Toby Buermueller, a late starter professionally at 33 years of age.
Yeah, that certainly is late to start in this caper.
Back to the corners for the final time.
He was looking for the stool there, Toby Buermueller, at the end of the 3rd round.
Yeah, throw that out. Throw that out. Wash, water, sit on the ground, breathe. Bucket, spit, breath. take this round, mate, it's fucking it. They cannot rob you of this. You have to fucking take those. Every time he finishes, you fucking finish. That last round, every time he finishes,
Take a look at some of the highlights from round number 3. And again, despite what Shane McDonald and the crew in the red corner was saying, I got to say, I thought it was a Jack Nikich round.
Yeah, no, look, they've been, relatively close round, but I just think that Nikich has been the cleaner puncher. Toby's had his success with that right hand quite often, but there, Jack Nikich makes him miss and count as well. And for my money, he's landed the cleaner shots throughout the first 3, but it's been, been competitive.
Establishing with that jab there is Buermueller. Trying to come over the top to finish his combination. Again, a little cheeky behind the back. He
snuck that one in again.
Pretty flexible.
I thought the referee was going to say something there. Oh, good shot from Toby Buermueller. Real good shot.
Oh, a clash of heads as they both come in looking for offense.
Buermueller having a good round so far.
Buermueller walked into a beautiful left-right combination on that occasion from Captain Jack.
He sure did. Land a good jab, but cop one back there.
Nikich won his first fight over the 4-round distance. Going for again here tonight. Thrown off by Buermueller, who walks into a left hook lead.
Halfway through to the 4th and final round. Looks as though we're going to go to the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Oh, the heads clash there. Buermueller looking for that big right hand again. Again, loads up with the right hand, and Nikich goes underneath with the right drop to the body, and again. Good round so far for Toby. Probably his best round, I think, of the fight. But I'm not a judge. I'm not officially judging, but I seem to favour that the judges will be leaning towards Jack Nikich with the first 3 rounds. But very, very game performance from both boys.
Both boys doing a great job. We're just under 30 seconds remaining in the fight. Oh, wild shots.
Very wild shot. Reeks has been exhausted, that one. He's absolutely exhausted, I think, now. And another big right, wild right from Toby Buermueller. He's very tired.
Bell sounds, and the boys touch them up and embrace. They've enjoyed their night at the office. Why not? A good preliminary distance and preliminary fight to start us off. Captain Jack Nikich and Toby Buermueller. Taking a look at some of the action from the 4th and final round.
Both boys very tired at this stage of the fight.
And we will tell you openly and honestly, after just one fight of 9, there are dancing girls and ring card girls here that are making it awfully terribly hard to commentate and to concentrate for fighters, referees, officials and judges.
Yes, you're certainly telling the truth there, Andy. It's quite difficult. And, one thing I must say is that Western Australia always had, some of the best looking girls in the world.
It is part of the beauty and the brawn. Here is the brawn doing its thing in centre ring. Love the shots from above. It just gives you a completely different perspective on what's happening, how it's happening. and most importantly, why it's happening. We have the numbers in. So let's go centering to Rick Powell.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, would you please put your hands together for these two glove gladiators for our opening bout. We went to the judges' scorecard where it was scored 37-39, 38-38, and 37-39. We have a majority decision all the way to the blue corner, Jack the Fighting Wolfie Nikich.
Jack Nikich, victorious by the barest of margins, Barry.
Yeah, it was the way we actually saw it. The right man got the decision. You know, look, Toby Buermueller put up a great fight. He ought to be proud of himself, you know, against Jack Nikich, who, you know, certainly can punch and, you know, came in with a good game plan. But Toby Buermueller fought back well all the way.